The cast of Breaking Bad was one of the most impressive ensembles on television who delivered captivating performances each and every season. While the core story involved high school chemistry teacher Walter White's transformation into the meth kingpin Heisenberg and his association with his former students Jesse Pinkman, Breaking Bad was about so much more than the incredible performances of Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. Each in their own way, every cast member added something unique to the series and contributed to its reputation as among the greatest television shows ever produced. Breaking Bad was filled with astounding acting talent, and as each subsequent season aired, it felt like the cast was pushing each other to improve as the characters became increasingly layered and nuanced in their characterization. With just 5 seasons, the last of which was split into 2 parts, it's impossible to shine a light on everybody's great work. With countless iconic scenes, dialogue imbued into popular culture, and an enduring appeal that has shown no signs of diminishing, Breaking Bad included some of the greatest performances ever seen on television. Breaking Bad was still finding its footing during its first season, and during its earliest episodes, the show often had a more comedic tone than what categorized much of the later run of the series. However, one thing that was apparent from the very beginning was that its ensemble cast was among the best on television at the time, and everybody was at the top of their game. While actors like Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul stood out, Anna Gunn's fantastic portrayal of Skyler White was a masterclass in performance. The subtleties of Gunn's work on the earliest episodes of Breaking Bad may not have been readily apparent on first viewing of the show, as audiences were preoccupied with Walters taking his first steps into the criminal underworld and becoming Heisenberg. But with the power of hindsight, Gunn perfectly captured the essence of a struggling pregnant wife dealing with her husband's newfound terminal cancer diagnosis. With incredible nuance, Gunn, as Skyler, effectively reacted to Walt's unusual behavior, and it didn't take long for audiences to realize that she would not let him get away with lying so easily. Skyler got a lot of unfair hate from viewers, and Breaking Bad creator Vince Gilligan agreed that the show was rigged against Skyler, as in the first season, audiences' sympathies lay with Walter. It's a testament to Gunn's skill as an actress that she brought out such an emotional reaction from viewers who vehemently criticized her online. However, rewatching the first season of Breaking Bad with the knowledge of how dark Walter's character would become, it was impossible to feel compassion for Skyler and admiration for Gunn's incredible performance. Jesse Pinkman never had it easy, and, at times, it felt like the writers of Breaking Bad took sadistic glee out of continually putting him through horrendous experiences. This made for difficult viewing, as Jesse's sensitive predisposition meant he was often unable to cope with the untold murder and violence that his methamphetamine-producing partnership with Walter White caused. While incidents like the death of Jesse's girlfriend Jane and his imprisonment at the hands of a Nazi gang stood out, it was in Season 2 that actor Aaron Paul really captured the core tenets of Jesse's character. Paul played Jesse best when he was going through hardships, and the second season of Breaking Bad was a tough time for the low-level criminal who called himself Captain Cook. This was the season when Jesse's parents kicked him out of his aunt's house, and he was forced to break into the repair yard where his and Walt's RV was stored just to find a place to sleep. Paul perfectly captured the heartbreaking nature of Jesse's circumstances when he collapsed into a portable toilet and was forced to sleep with a gas mask covered in human excrement. While incidents like this made audiences feel for Jesse, the endless empathy that Paul imbued in his character made him such an enduring character. The perfect example of this came in the episode Peekaboo, when Jesse was confronted with the neglected child of meth addicts who lived in abject squalor in a filthy, unkempt house. Paul's performance captured Jesse's fondness for the innocence of children, which laid the groundwork for his highly emotional reaction to the death of Drew Sharp at the hands of Todd Alquist several seasons later.